guys, this is John from A Global. If you like what you've seen so far, please click the like button and subscribe. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming on my channel. This is like my review on the Woodland Ashland Estate. This is a rigid core luxury vinyl plank flooring, and it's, as it states, is a waterproof vinyl plank with scratch stain and slip resistance. It has an attached underlayment which promotes easy click-lock install, and it has a hand scrape type texture which offers a look and feel of real hardwood. And as you can see, I'm kind of excited about the looks and durability of this flooring. It really looks nice in this house. Works well with the color scheme that I also go with the walls and the trim. Now, I'm not sure if you purchased floor before or had installed it in your own place, but this floor is actually, it's waterproof, not water resistance, meaning basically you can stick this thing in a tub of water and it'll be just fine. And now, giving it a scratch test, honestly, I actually think this flooring holds up better than the LifeProof flooring. It does very well, and believe it or not, when you see it up in the light, those are some really deep scratches. And looking across the floor, you can see it slightly, but one of my tests is to actually use a wire brush to get all those deep gouges and smooth it across to see what it looks like. Now, after doing these scratch tests, luckily, if you look, the plank on the right, that's actually LifeProof vinyl plank flooring, and the plank on the left is the MSI Woodland Ashland Estate. And as you can see, they're both very similar. And I've been trying to, which one is better with the scratch test, because I know a lot of people have animals and pets and so on. But you can see that the LifeProof vinyl plank flooring is a little bit thicker than the MSI Woodland Ashland Estate. So it is a little thicker, the foam core is thicker, but on the scratch test, I'm going to do a scratch test side by side, trying to apply the same amount of pressure, and they're both very good floors. One's obviously a little bit thicker. Both of them, they're able to hide it, and I know I'm sure it's against the manufacturer's recommendation to use a wire brush to trying to clean up those scratches, but because the floor has the coloring through it, it's not like the scratches come out and you can see the foam in between. It has a coloring throughout, and this works with both floors. So I believe they're comparable to each other on the scratch test with using the wire brush.
That's me.
And other than the fact that the LifeProof vinyl plank flooring is a little bit thicker, the MSI flooring is very comparable when it comes to the scratch test. It looks great. So knowing that both these floors are pretty much very close in what I would say in a rating for the scratch test, I would like to stop it right there. I'm not sure if you see this, but that little section right there, this happens on a lot of the planks. It's an area that is a flaw that was put in, and I don't know if it's the way it was printed, but that is a huge flaw that you'll see throughout the flooring. You got all these little sections of wood, which is not natural, and if you're looking for it, you'll see that. And now I understand that it's slightly, you're talking a much lower quality than the LifeProof vinyl plank. So that's one thing to keep in mind. It's not one little spot. This happens a lot throughout the design. So one of the big things for me is what a floor would sound like in your household, because some of them they got a hollow sound. They feel cheap. This one's actually pretty solid. Now this is actually laid upon a hardwood floor, so there are some creaks underneath it, but for the most part the sound is pretty much muted with this setup. And another thing to keep in mind is because it already has the underlayment placed on the flooring, you don't have to purchase an underlayment to put underneath this prior to install, so it removes that sponginess out of the floor, which is one of the greatest things that I like about it. Not only is it waterproof, but it's not spongy, and those are the two biggest things for me. And I believe this is going to handle up very well to pets. Now, can urine seep through the cracks? Possibly, but for the most part, I believe that if you're going to go with any type of flooring, this would be the way to go if you did have pets. Now, one of the other things I like to bring up is the installation. How hard is it to actually put this in? And I would say it's slightly easier than putting in the LifeProof flooring. I would rate it maybe a 7 on skill level to actually put this in. You know, this, I'm thinking this is like 700 square feet of flooring here, 700. It took me about 5 days trim and all the other stuff, and that includes paint and caulk and stuff like that. But I'm sure that professionals can put it in a lot quicker. But you know, I'm a regular DIYer here, and this is my little review here. So hopefully this little video helped you out. Maybe it helped you to decide if you're going to purchase that type of flooring, which is the MSI Woodland Ashen Estate. I appreciate you watching my video, and please stay tuned for more. And then also, please watch some of my other videos. I do have a LifeProof vinyl plank flooring review in there also, if you're interested in watching that. So please, again, if you did like this video, smash that like button and please subscribe. It helps out a fellow YouTuber. Thank you very much. So if you made it this far in the video, I want to say thank you very much. I want to give you one last little tip for hanging on so long. When you're laying these floors, you want to try to lay them forward and backwards so that when you come inside into a room or into a closet, you want to try to eliminate all the transition strips so there's less trip hazards, and take your time. So if you can take your time and put it in like that, congratulations. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Boy, I'd like to hear that music backwards.